Good morning, welcome to your favorite program, Urban Problems. Today, the topic we will talk about is very important and very interesting in this moment, las barras bravas. People believe that these actions don't cause any harm in our lives, but this problem affects everyone. I'm going to tell you about how the fans live their passion for their favorite soccer team. Let's go. Let me introduce you to Mike. He lives in Florida, but he's now living in Medellin. Mike, when did you start to feel for your favorite soccer team?
The passion started ever since I had knowledge or knowing of anything, since I was a baby.
Tell me your strongest experience with your team.
Let me see, I remember a couple years ago, it was a final, and we became champions, and the rival team, they had came here, and they were mad because, we won, we're the best team, so they were doing vandalism, throwing things, trying to fight. Then the police had to get involved with the horses, throwing gases. So I think that for me was one of the most riskiest things that has happened to me with the team.
Will you give your life for your favorite team?
For Atlético Nacional, I'll do anything. This is my passion. This is what I live for. This is me.
Will you
Yes, I would give my life. Yes. And you know what's curious? In many of our songs, we sing that. I give my life for you, Nacional. This is my passion. This is my life.
How much money do you spend on your team weekly?
Alright, it depends. Let me tell you something. I've spent up to just one game, I've spent 80,000 pesos, like for a final. And right now we're in 3 different tournaments. So I've gone to 3 games in 1 week. And I spent the most 100,000, 120,000 pesos, which equals to like $60, $80. And that being for here in Colombia, that's a lot of money, But for me, for Nacional, I'll do anything. And that's my passion, that's what I live for.
Y con la orquesta Los Núñez, a mi Nacional.
What does your family or friends think about this topic?
Michael, he's crazy. He loves Nacional.
Yes, I know.
He's crazy for this team, for this shirt.
But what?
But they love me however it is, but they know me, Michael Nacional, that's my name. Michael El Verde.
Okay, here is Mike.
Thank you very much.
You so much.
Thank you very much for the interview. How was it? Was it good?
Causes. The serious problem is happening due to different reasons. Some of them are dysfunctional families. In general, the families are very dysfunctional, with serious problems in their homes. In many cases, fathers or mothers are absent. They are aggressive, with problems with the liquor and drugs. Other causes: lack of education, opportunities, and personal growth. Usually, these fans don't have a good level of education, and they don't project themselves in the university, and they don't think of their personal growth. I'm here with another fan.
Hello, my name is Luis Mejia. I'm originally from the city of New York, from Queens, New York, and I'm a resident of Medellin City, and I'm a fan of Deportivo Independiente Medellin.
Luis, when When did your passion for your favorite soccer team begin?
Well, my passion began at a very young age when I used to go with my dad, my grandfather to the stadium. When I used to live in New York, we used to watch the games also. So my passion started when I was very young.
Oh. Tell me your strongest experience.
One of my strongest experiences is I've gotten stabbed twice because of the soccer team, in fights after the games with the other rivals, the suits. So yeah, I've gotten injured twice.
Okay, Luis, I had another question for you.
Sure, Maria Jose.
What positive and negative things your passion made you feel?
Well, positive. When I see my team win, it makes me happy. I get in a good mood. I like to go to the stadium with my girlfriend. We went once and it was a good experience. And negative experiences, maybe like the violence that's happening on now, that it's not so safe in the city. If I wear my shirt, maybe another person could attack me or insult me. So that's the negative aspect of the team and the violence.
How much money do you spend for your team?
Well, I don't spend as much money as I used to before. Now I spend maybe around 30,000 pesos a week.
Why do you don't go to a stadium?
Why don't I go to the stadium? Well, I don't think it's as safe anymore, and like I told you before, I got into some problems, I got stabbed, so just to avoid problems, I don't like going anymore.
How do you think we could solve this situation of violence among Barras Bravas in Colombia?
I think the government of Colombia has to do a better job in controlling the system of how we enter the stadium. The police has to do better searches, random searches inside the stadium and outside the stadium. And I think the fans of all the soccer teams, we also have to chip in and do a little better job of controlling ourselves, not doing so much drugs inside the stadium. And that's basically what I think.
Yes. Okay, here's Luis.
Okay,
Thank
guys.
you so much.
Peace. Thank you, Maria Jose.
Let me introduce you to John Daniel. He is from Italy, but he lives in Medellin now. He will tell us how his experience with Colombian soccer. The topic we will talk is hooligans. John, what do you think about hooligans?
Hooligans are angry people that when they go to games and they start to drink, if their team is losing, they show their aggression. So normally it's a person that's angry, normally angry. Going to the game is just a way to express his anger.
How does violence affect the normal family?
Ooh, it affects them a lot. For example, if I want to go to a game, I won't invite any of my friends that have kids because depending on the game, if it's National Medellin, most of my friends who have kids won't go because they're afraid of the violence. So they'll watch it at home. So yeah, it's affecting the whole soccer industry.
What should the Colombian government do to solve this problem?
Ooh, it's a tough problem to solve, but I think the best way, there's two ways. First is some advertising to educate the people that have the violence. Have a professional soccer player, a famous soccer player from Nacional or Medellin, have them do some advertisement saying that violence at the games is uncool. It's very uncool. And the second thing is you could maybe have more undercover police in the areas where the violence usually occurs. The violence usually occurs in the areas where the cheaper tickets are normally. You can kind of feel when the violence is going to erupt. And I think if they have more police in those areas where they think there's going to be violence, maybe prevent it. And also cameras. I think if you start taking pictures and video of the people that do the violence and putting their picture on the news, que pena. I think that would really, if my girlfriend or my friend or my father or mother saw me doing violence on the television, maybe that would make me change.
But I agree that education is very, very important. And thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Walk so long, walk so nice, walk so long.
In this moment, we are living the consequences. For example, let me introduce you to Johnny Torres. John, tell me something about yourself.
Okay, hi, my name is Johnny Torres and I'm the author of Young Latino Entrepreneurs. I create brands, I'm a strategist, and we're about to launch the Young Latino Entrepreneur brand in Latino America, and we're going to be translating it into 35 languages.
John, I am joining the project about Barras Bravas. What do you think about Barras Bravas?
What do I think about Barras Bravas? I think soccer overall is a beautiful sport when people come together and have a passion for a team. I think that there's something amazing. There's nothing like the energy that comes together when people come together to celebrate and to support a team. So as far as like Barras Bravas, I don't know how you would translate it in English, but I guess you would call it aficionados. I think it's, you know, I think it's a passion for their team, and I think that it's something wonderful. Now,
What do you think about violence, fights, intolerant people, for the passion for the football soccer team?
right. I think, you know, we as people, like good people or a society, we cannot control the behavior of people that take advantage of any situation. So there's certain people that come, whether it's a sport event, whether it's a music event, they take the opportunity to do things that are not considered socially acceptable. They might do crime, they might, you know, do things to take advantage for personal gain. That happens in an event, musical event, or in sports.
Do you think that government of Colombia is going to solve this situation?
I'm not too much into politics. I think that as a country, we're moving in the right direction, and politically, hopefully, there's people that have character and are brave, and will be able to really do significant things for our country, for Colombia.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, thank you. It's been a privilege.
More violence in our country, more fights, and more intolerant people. Something very strong is the murders of many men because of their passion. This passion for a soccer has become an excuse for destroying lives, families, and to consume drugs and liquor. Possible solutions: closing the stadium, increase the soccer stickers, and more laws against Barras Bravas, and to protect all Colombia.